Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm actually not feeling well today, but we gotta, keep on rolling. So, apologies for not getting a video out for SmackDown. I actually wasn't able to watch it. I had a big event Friday night. I did watch Saturday night main event, and quite honestly, my last 2 days have been so insane. Just didn't get a review of that out. If you still want to hear my thoughts on it, I'm happy to share. Leave a message in the comments, and I will record it hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. So we're at least a little in order with SmackDown before SmackDown comes on. Okay, so Raw, of course, we're at 2 hour Raw. They're really heavily promoting that the first episode of Raw will be on Netflix, and they're starting to really fill up that card for sure. They did the recap about the Cody thing. I thought the most interesting part of the Cody thing was the video of Triple H pushing Kevin. And I don't know about you all, but I was like, for the love of everything holy, Triple H, please do not get sick, because we need you. Because if he's gone, it probably means Brian Gortz is taking over, and that means we're gonna get all Rock all the time, and I just can't do it. Can't do it. As far as matches go, we had a few things. I love the CM Punk Seth Rollins thing. I feel like that whole thing really helped to flesh out why they hate each other so much, which I think we needed to do because it's been so long since that angle has really been center stage. I love the Seth Rollins coming out of the crowd. I love the fighting. I loved them. It was chef's kiss perfection, and I feel like it did a great job pushing the storyline forward. Very surprised that they're doing it at the Raw and not at Royal Rumble. But I also think that maybe they're going to be in the Royal Rumble together at some point. So, what happens in the Rumble, the storytelling within that match sometimes is really interesting, what they do and why. We had the triple threat for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I think we're still on the first round of that. Tournaments drive me up the wall sometimes because it's just too much. It's too much to track, too many matches. Let's get to the finals. With it though, very, very happy Zoe Stark won. I feel like it was needed. I feel like Zoe's been kind of fumbled. I mean, I feel she's so great, and maybe she's just not taking off, and I don't know why, but she had that great thing with Trish, and now they put her in that faction. I don't know. I'm just very, very happy because I like her a lot, and I really didn't want Markel to win. We also had the Braun Breaker match. I thought that was really interesting. I liked the use of his shoulder, there were points because of the shoulder, him working the shoulder so much and really playing up the shoulder injury, that I really thought they were taking the title off of him. It made me going into that match, I'm they're not taking the title off of him. And there were points where I was like, maybe they are, because they're really playing into the shoulder, which would give a reason why he loses, because he wasn't at his full capacity, if that makes sense. So I like the match. I mean, I just don't like Ludwig Kaiser that much. I feel like he's just He's just He was like the sidekick. He's just I don't feel like he should be at the level of a Braun Breaker. I feel like Braun Breaker has so much more charisma. I don't know. That's just my take on him. I could just not like his personality, and he's a heel, so you're not supposed to like him, but that's just my 2 cents. You can totally tell me I'm wrong, and all the reasons I'm wrong about him. With that, some of the backstage stuff that happened. So you had a lot of Judgment Day things. The stress between Liv and her side of the Judgment Day and Finn, I find very interesting and intriguing. I definitely think there'll be a split. But how that split will be, I don't know. They've done a great job of flipping things on its head. New Day, we thought for sure only one of them was going to turn heel. They both turned heel. Speaking of that, loved the little backstage moment with them and Rey Mysterio, with Rey being the guys don't want you in the locker room. We don't want you here. We don't like what you did. So I found that really interesting. They had no room to get ready. And they really didn't have to get ready because they didn't have a match tonight. But that's besides the point, I guess. I like the little thing with backstage with the Kabuki Warriors. I mean, with all damage control, like who injures her, why is she injured, that kind of thing I find interesting. So that, like, there's these interesting layers because now 2 women have been beat up, right? Like we had Jay. So is it the same person? Is it different people? I would assume it's the same person, but we don't know. So that was a really cool little thing. I did like it too at one of the backstage segments. If you saw, The Rock was on. You know, I always like the little hints, and The Rock was on the bus, the truck behind them. You know what I'm talking about, right? So, is that a hint? Is that not a hint? I don't know. Interestingly, too, I don't know if you've seen the Raw ads have shown LA Knight. So, did LA Knight officially get traded to Raw? Then where was he during this match? I love the Liv Morgan segment coming out. I could have done without the thingamajig. I mean, like, I don't know. She's not my favorite promo. I mean, she plays the slimy heel who got everything she wanted very well, but it's just not my all-time favorite promo. I love the Rhea Ripley. I love the redoing of that. I know some people are kind of sick of this storyline, but I think I'm curious to see where it ends. You know, like, what is the final? Like, is Rhea going to be like a long, hard, like, fight for this? Is it going to be that she keeps getting screwed out? And does she start to second guess herself? Does she not think she's that good? Does she not believe it? And, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, main event, we gotta talk about. It was great. The tag team champions. Spoiler, how happy I am for the War Raiders. I don't know why. I didn't even like them that much. Like, even when they were like, I really didn't like them when they were the Vikings. I just thought that whole thing was weird. But, like, over the last couple of weeks, I've been like, I want, like, give them the belt. Like, I don't know. Like, they have really done a good job of making me invested in this team getting these belts, which is awesome storytelling in my opinion. And I love that it was Damien who, like, got Finn back. I really do love that. I think it was fabulous. I think it was awesome. I love the look on his face. Like, that screenshot of him, like, leaning against the announce table. Oops. That screenshot of him, sorry, the lights went off. Leaning against the announce table, like, I got you. Loved it. I just loved it so much. And I'm just so happy for the War Raiders. And I hope that, you know, this helps to boost her. I don't know. I feel like tag teams are kind of really stuck in the mid card right now. And I feel like I want a really awesome feud that really exemplifies tag team wrestling and all the things it can be. And yeah, like, I just want that. I like tag team wrestling. I want it to have its moment. All right, those are pretty much my main thoughts, what I saw last night at Raw. To be fair, I was starting to get sick last night, so there are probably things I missed, so let's talk about them in the comments. I will, if you really want, I will try to do the Saturday night main event video later today or tomorrow, so we have it up before SmackDown. But with that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful December. I will talk to you all soon. Let's chat in the comments, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.